Good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I know I haven't been around for a few days. Apologies for that. I've been having some really bad migraine issues. And yes, I screwed up with the radio again, but that was the head pop. That one shouldn't count, I feel. I do need food badly. If I remember right, I think last time we were gonna go get food, and then we didn't go get food. Pardon me. I don't know, it's hard to remember for sure. Oh, also, I think my cars are all in a weird spot. Or at least, not conveniently located. Yeah, they're both at Korean Plaza. Well, let's see. Nope, okay. Of course not. So I have to get to Uwu to get my cars. Oh well. Guess that's what we're doing. At a walk signal. Let's go. Yeah, I seem to remember last time we had a head pop. Or not, it wasn't even like a head pop. Like my internet actually went out. That's right, because then I had to like turn around and I had to use my phone to get into chat to tell everyone what was going on. I remember now. Thankfully, here to Alta is not that crazy. And Alta to Uwu is literal just right around the corner. Alright, we're passing by the apartments already. We're doing good, we're doing good. See, it's not that crazy. I mean, hell, if Sloan can do it every day, walk all over the fucking place, then I sure as hell can do it once. Oh, that's the walk. Oh, I got green first. Then I'll go that way first. And then I'll run across that way. It's a little inconvenient, but it's nothing too crazy. Oh, we got one person in the back. Hello.
Hello, 1 second.
No worries.
How can I help you, good gentleman?
I would like to get a filling bento and then also a charismatic booba on the side.
Charismatic what, sorry?
Charismatic boba.
Okay, so you want the filling bento?
Correct.
And then an extra boba tea.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. That is $500 before taxes. 1 second. Go ahead, swipe. I will make it up.
You good,
I
bro?
had to empty my pockets a little bit.
Oh, no worries.
I forgot that I have a shit ton of gems I gotta go sell. There you go. It's in the tray for ya.
Thank you. Have a uwu day.
Thank you. You as well.
All right, and let's go get the car. Oh, I keep forgetting that's in there. Oh my god, are you kidding? Hello.
Hello.
Let's go ahead and put our things up here. Apparently Aunt Aphrodite's around. Nothing too crazy going on tonight, it looks like. At least it doesn't look like anything too crazy is going on. Whatever. Let's go back to the office. Alright, so I did get some information for Winter. I don't know if Winter's around, but it's worth a shot. Let me go over the notes really quick. I just want to make sure I've got it fresh in my brain. Where is it? No, not you. No, there you. No, not you. There you are. Too many people in my DMs. Okay, so kind of the final word was... We don't know if we can even make it work technically. I want to find out first and foremost where she ended up on the storefronts. Maybe rewrite it. Okay, she may not be awake. Or she may be already busy with something. I don't think Kyle knows that she's a crim. I know at OOC that she's got crim stuff she does. I don't know if Kyle knows that. I don't think he does. Oh, maintenance fees are due. So that was $22.50 again, which means that the apartment does not have maintenance fees attached to it. That's actually good news. Alright. So there's some new proposals up. Let's go ahead and start by reviewing them as usual. It's been a few days, and unfortunately that means there's plenty of time for new proposals. Let's go ahead and bring that up. Oh, Not on that tab. So many tabs. Alright, so let's see. Going down the list for ones I haven't looked at yet. Let's see. I haven't looked at Los Santos Tours yet. Jordan Banks, Los Santos Tours. The hell was that? That was 100% a local, right? Had to have been, because I didn't hear it cut out. Listen to tours. Storefront not required. Business license plus business bank account will be sufficient. Allows for transactions. Charge customers, pay out employees as necessary. Show people places and areas they're not familiar with and give them information and facts about the place they're visiting. Focus marketing efforts on social media adverts, Twitter, Yellow Pages, word of mouth. Basic city knowledge, car rental, vault, city hall, PDM, gas station, Benny's tattoo shop, barbers, clothing stores, repair shops, foodie tour, restaurant guide, Big Four, Uwu, Roosters, Maldini, Burger Shot, Hidden Gems, Shrugway, Mojito, Harmony Diner. I don't think I've ever been to Harmony Diner. I have to check that out at some point. But now I've got a in-character unlock because of this proposal. Areas of Los Santos, City Central, Southside North, Paleto, Sandy, Harmony, Grapeseed. Must-see locations, the sites, Vinewood Sign, Observatory, Mount Chiliad. I'm nervous about them taking a tour bus up Mount Chiliad. That road is not conducive to a tour bus. The Grind, Job Hunters, Job Tour for every civilian, hunting, fishing, sanitation, towing, dodo. Honestly, as a general rule, I actually like this. Like, there's not much here, but as a general rule, I actually like this. Hello, Roar. Lewer. It's been a while. And I'm guessing, I can't look down right now because I'm typing, but I'm guessing you probably said don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, there we go. A bit bare bones. So I feel like it could definitely be fleshed out further. I'm going to go ahead and recommend it for approval, even though I just said that it could be fleshed out more. Oh, there's someone else active in the file. So I'm guessing Nicholas is also doing reviews. So I can skip shenanigans because that's already been denied. So the White Rabbit. Location is Chinese restaurant. Is it going to be a restaurant itself? Because if so, that could be bad. Yield, Curiosity Shop, and Cafe Division. Small cafe and toy and gaming store with gaming services. Mission to provide a hub for those who seek an adventurous life through LARPing, tabletop RPGs, and other forms of roleplay. Our customers and employees are our family. A small cafe and gaming store that would not only provide a hub for citizens who want more adventurous life in form of gaming and living story building, but also plans to build a close-knit group of employees that have their own adventures together with employee meetings and outings. We at the cafe serve those who need more than just a boost to the regular restaurants around the city. A lot of businesses offer events to cater to the music scene. So far, little or no events have been focused on people who enjoyed D&D and LARPing, outside of a few scavenger hunts and murder mysteries. We aim to serve those customers as part of a regular fare, and of course, serve them some delicious food and quirky items in the meantime. So yeah, food and drinks would definitely need to be up if it's gonna be allowed. I'm not sure. I'm nervous about that one. Cigarette packs and coffee, first aid kits, plushies. Other items vary on rarity. Um, Services beside food, plushies, and gaming items will host large and small events around the city. Events will be posted by our dungeon masters and will range from small D&D-like sessions to larger LARP sessions. Many will be held on the lot, while others will be in various locations around the city. Price will vary based on size of event and location. Planning on word-of-mouth twatter postings around the city. Proposed construction. But they're not proposing construction. They're proposing storefront. Chinese restaurant next to SDSO in Sandy Shores, Alhambra Drive. Okay, so first of all, do we have anything on Alhambra Drive? Okay, no. Nothing conflicting as far as I can see. I'm nervous about the fact there's future proposed construction. I like the food ideas they've got, but the problem is once again, we've already got a ton of storefronts with a ton of food options. Yeah, let me get the setup. Petunia, Brookshire. Oh. White rabbit. go ahead and stick a comment in there. Next one is the resubmitted of G-Spot. Since it is, they took out the lockers, I had already put kind of my approving, because there's no construction needed anymore. Next one is Grind Exchange. Oh, that's a name I know. Antique store across from Strawberry Avenue gas station. Why does that sound familiar? Strawberry Avenue, Strawberry Avenue. Is that? Yeah, that is. That's the GG. That's GG gas station. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense then. Alright, so let's take a look at his proposal. Grind Exchange storefront. Gulag Enterprises. He actually put Gulag Enterprises. Really, my dude? Proposals for Grind Exchange should be owned by Marty Banks. Business we're looking to acquire storefront across Strawberry Avenue gas station. Currently, the building across the gas station is currently under the ownership of Marty Banks, as well as the gas station itself. Wait, so he's saying he owns the building already? Competitive marketplace within the material business, as well as provide more legal jobs within the South Side. Business will be owned by Marty Banks. Business will help fill the gap between sanitation workers and businesses. With Grind Exchange, we will make an attempt to facilitate the trade of materials in a more convenient, orderly fashion. Objective of Grind Exchange is to provide a competitive and convenient marketplace within the materials industry, as well as provide legal jobs into the South Side. The problem is there's really nothing there. Like, my dude, Omi, you can write something bigger than that. Sure. What do you mean by horrible working conditions? Are you talking about my office? Well, it's not my office. It's my boss's office. That's not bad. It's actually kind of nice. I kind of like it. Oh! No, no, no. That's the name of the gang. Gulag Gang. I've never known why they're actually called the Gulag Gang. I don't know. Larry, do you know that story? Why GG is called what they are? Or why they chose that name? No idea? Okay. I mean, I'm sure someone would. Well, that's my death warrant. I just signed my own death warrant. I just said tell Gulag Gang no. Marty specifically. Whew. That is gonna be a whole thing. If he finds out that I said that, that's gonna be a whole thing. Let's take a break really quick. Let's see if we can get a hold of Winter, if she's around. Caps on.
Hi, Kail.
Hi, Winter.
What's up?
So I was just calling to check in. It's been a few
Hold
days.
on. I'm very sorry for calling you Kail.
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
Okay. Yes, Kyle, what is it?
I was just calling to check in. It's been a few days. Just, I know that you had the meeting with Odessa about the storefronts. Just checking in to see how that went.
Okay, so we had to move it to tomorrow, unfortunately.
That is suspiciously specific. Because the last time we spoke, the answer was it would happen tomorrow. And now that we're speaking today, the answer is that it's happening tomorrow.
Yeah, we moved it to, hold on, let me just check what she messaged me. Okay, I'm not really sure if this is tomorrow for, because Okay,
Just
so
a date and time would be good. Don't
yeah.
worry about
So Tuesday, 1 p.m., the
uh,
4th,
1 p.m. Pacifical?
EST.
Ah,
Yeah.
Estical.
Yeah.
1 p.m. Estical. Got it.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, essentially, for all intents and purposes, for a person with an estical brain, yes, tomorrow.
Yes, it's supposed to be tomorrow. So, originally it was supposed to be on the 28th last month, and then we had to move it to, like we were supposed to do it today, but then something came up for her, and then we'll be doing it tomorrow.
Oh, geez.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, so the other side of the reason I want to call is I did get a chance to talk to Alex and kind of get their buy-in or their input. So they said it was kind of a couple things. One is that you may or may not, and I'm not taking sides. You know me. I'm just relaying the information. Please don't shoot the messenger.
Okay.
But you may or may not have been rather aggressive about finding out about whether or not you were going to get to this business. And you may or may not have offended certain people in certain positions in your aggression.
Interesting. What was that about? Like, was there anything specific?
Just that there was a lot of phone blowing up and demanding updates is the way it was presented to me.
Demanding updates? That's crazy.
I mean, I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know. I'm just relaying what I was told, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm getting it third hand because Alex wasn't the one who was saying it originally. So Alex was relating what they were told. It's a whole chain of events.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I mean, that's kind of where we are on that. It's just I feel like from what I'm hearing, it's probably been long enough that it's been cooled down that it's not going to be a major issue if you resubmit it again. And that was kind of what I was trying to get to with Alex, and they agree that the other concern is that there might have been some spots in the proposal that could have used a little bit like beefing up, tightening up a little bit, just to try and make it more make sure that the information that we're gonna ask, that we're gonna want, is sitting right there front and center for us.
Okay, gotcha.
As far as like rewriting it, Remo.
Yeah,
I would
Remethy.
say definitely talk to Rem, go over it with him, and he might be able to give you some specific pointers because he submitted a ton of proposals, and his usually get approved.
Okay, gotcha.
So he might be able to give you some insight. Barring him, if you have a difficulty getting a hold of him, have you ever met Mr. Kelly, Sloan Kelly?
Kelly, no, I don't think so.
Okay, I might be able to put you in touch with his company, SAS, San Andreas Service. They're kind of like he was at one point assisting the mayor with writing legislation. He's works with Bunny, with a bunch of different people. So
Hmm.
like they've built like kind of a think tank for anything and everything, document wise, legalese wise type stuff that they might be able to help you as well.
Oh, is this regarding
All right, talk to you later, Laura.
Oh, what is this regarding?
As far as like
What?
the proposal, that a secondary option for the proposal, if
Oh,
like if
okay.
you have a difficult time getting a hold of Rem, that's another good option, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no worries. I work with Rem for his business.
Hmm.
So I think it
Well,
would
I
be
just
easy
like
to,
someone
yeah.
was saying recently they hadn't seen Rem around that much lately, so that's why I was kind of saying that if you need a backup
Okay,
option.
okay.
Like I haven't
Mhm,
either, but that's also I don't necessarily like hang out a ton with Rem. I know him in passing,
mhm.
but I don't spend like all my time with him.
Yeah, he's just recently come back. He's
Oh,
been
good.
dealing with alcohol, but
Oh,
he's fine. He's fine.
um, is he is fine? You say?
Yeah, he looks pretty fine. He wasn't. I don't know, because the last time, like before I saw him a
This is
day
a weird
ago,
RP unlock.
he was just like walking around drunk. Um,
Oh,
it was really not like him at
yeah. I
all.
was gonna say that feels very off-brand for him.
Yeah, he was wearing baggy clothes. He had a beard, and because like in most cases he would like wear a suit and stuff.
Oh yeah, very very cleaned up, very elevated. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Are
So
you sure? I remember at one point, I'm trying to remember, I think this was around the election, but I remember someone saying something about him having an evil twin. Are you sure it's him and not his twin?
no, it was definitely not his twin. He had his
Okay.
phone on him. But the thing is, it was kind of weird because he had like an urn with him.
Or like a funeral urn? Like
Yeah,
for ashes? That's,
yeah, it was with him in his pockets.
that is peculiar.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure if his brother passed away or I don't
Oh,
know.
that's a possibility then, I suppose.
Yeah, probably the reason why.
All right. So yeah, but yeah, if he's around and he's up to the task, then yeah, I would say definitely work with him on the proposal.
Hmm.
But then yeah, like I said, San Andreas Service, Sloan Kelly, definitely, or if you don't can't catch Sloan, Bunny. I'm sure everybody knows Bunny,
Yeah,
or at least know
definitely.
her by reputation, if nothing else. But yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
she works. I think he told me that she works for San Andreas Service, so she would definitely be able to help get you in touch with Sloan if he's not around. Like, or I can, on that off chance that I actually see him, which is like maybe for 5 minutes once a couple weeks, because he's
Hmm.
usually more like first shift type, or late first shift, early
Okay.
second shift type. But yeah, I would definitely say reach out to him. If you can't, but Rem would probably be first best bet since we both, since obviously you know him.
Yeah, I'll go and try him first.
All right, sounds good. And then yeah, just once you get it tightened up, go ahead and shoot it back through, and we'll see what we can do with it.
Okay, thank you so much, Kyle.
Absolutely, Winner. While you got me on the line, any questions for me?
As of now, nope. I'll shoot you once I do, though.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, thank you so much. You take care. Have a great day.
Absolutely, you as well. Have a good day. Be safe.
You too. Goodbye.
Bye. Okay, she hung up first. That's okay. All right, so I talked to her about the thing with the stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and bring this back up. I believe I already, yeah, I already put my note. Uh, this was previously denied. Multiple people saying it's not worth the 90 days. Galaxy, we fulfill fantasies. luxury sexual health and wellness brand. Also intend to be a critically acclaimed party spot. I'm just not sure what the 90 days note is about. But then he resubmitted. Slight change to it. Now it's just called Galaxy Events. But he says no location needed. So did he just trim out only the events portion? Okay, market, employment structure, legal structure. Reach out to local storefronts who may be in need of assistance running events before advertising to personal parties, weddings, gatherings. Specifically target AU and EU, where there's historically been a lack of events. I agree with that part. Using the restaurants to create their specialty dishes instead of making them themselves. Okay, it's not bad. Partner with local musicians' record labels alongside our DJs. Event pamphlet through pastels. Venues no longer being used. Inquire about renting the space or personal partnerships. How did I get down there? So the only thing I'm curious about, because it was denied previously, is I don't understand the note about where was it now? Now I can't find it again. There we go. 922. We have lots of questions. Need to meet with Dominic for presentation with Crane present. Multiple people, Mickey included, saying it's not worth the 90 days. So the problem is the 90 days piece. I don't understand that comment. So I'm going to put a note that on the surface but also need feedback because this was previously denied and I don't understand the comment. Dominic Bastias, Galaxy Events. On the surface, this looks like the previous proposal. This trims down to just the events portion. Not sure what to make previous notes about. Because I'm sure there's plenty of family streamers. Well, not family, but, you know, a little bit more PG-13 streamers. It sounds like they want to go a little bit more rated R with their events. Yeah, there's that one. And then there's Bug Stars, which came back. What's funny is I remember saying something on it. Don't I? I could have sworn I said something on it. No, I guess not. Oh well, I was looking at it. I must have just forgotten to send something. Or write it down. Whatever. Anyways, that's the one for Bug Stars. And then there's one last one. No Quarter Bar. Grand Ocean Highway across from Chiliad. Dirt road that runs down to a bait and tackle shop and a worn down pier. Oh, I think I know which one that is. I think I've actually seen that. Wait. Am I reading this right? Sorry, I'm having to cross-reference notes. Okay, so with Polanski, it looks like that he is actually around. And he does want to present his proposal in person. I'll go ahead and see if he's around. Because I have questions now. I have questions. And I know it's still on. I'm going to leave it on for a little bit longer. Because I plan on coming right back in here. I want to check and see if No Quarter is in fact an already established business based on what they're saying. So it's funny. They say they're already an operating business. But they don't have a business license. They don't have a business license. How are they selling out of a van? Are they admitting to breaking the law? Anyways, let's go through this again. Entering bargaining system, I'm taking. I require you to leave something behind. Has been running out of a van outside of a rundown shack. Was ready to expand its reach by renovating the shack into a storefront for good vibes and good barter. Most integral component is its imported rum. Seeks to import and age in old wooden casks. Okay, so they are talking about item creation, new items. Bartering system will have items that are lore accurate for a pirate bar. Sword shard for gold dusk, and other trinkets received from gold panning and metal detecting. Real pirate's way of earning a living. That was exciting. I'm glad I'm locked in my office. No quarter bar fight club. Problem is can you actually legally operate a fight club? I don't know that you can legally operate a fight club in the city of Los Santos. I mean, the other thing is they're literally creating a situation where they would need to have EMS around there all the time. Which in times when there is little to no EMS is an additional drain on city resources. Had a pop-up shop to ensure market would support such a place and received rave reviews and vibes. Everyone that came by enjoyed the change of pace and nostalgia. Those who frequent the area are agreeable to the creation of permanent operation. To bring a new twist to the city and require items to barter with like materials or items to exchange. Will pay the business taxes as well as keep barters on the books. Adding rum, storefronts, publicly accessible storage to barter goods, similar to how the counters work at restaurants and pawn hub. Okay, so yeah, no, the construction, aside from rum, is not a big issue. The fact that they would need a new item imported. But they just straight up want it imported. They don't want it, like, the ability to craft it. They want it straight up imported. Well, I don't know. That could just be flavor text. Now it just says, here in construction, it just says rum added to the city. Same effect as whiskey, but it has a mysterious effect on you. Storefront should be good enough to make the bar pop. See, the biggest issue of all of this is the Fight Club. I'm not opposed to the location. I'm not opposed to a venue. Or not a venue. This would not be considered a venue. I'm not opposed to the location. I'm not opposed to a bar, necessarily. Although, you know, we have literally denied bars for, you know, there being plenty of them already. The Fight Club's the one that bothers me the most. Oh, I haven't even started this. There we go. Robert Polanski. Alright, that's gonna... Unless someone's added to this in the last few minutes. Nope, that's gonna take care of us for tonight. For that. I'll go ahead and get these submitted over to Alex. Just real quick. Alright, cool. Done with that. I can now go ahead and clear those because they've been submitted. And we can go ahead and hide that because we won't be using that anymore. No one else is around. Let me take a look at something real quick. Looks like if I go to the hospital, Penelope and Evelyn are there. There's not really much purpose in sitting around here right now. I'm going to take a lap around the building just so I can kind of process today. And then if nothing else is happening, we'll go ahead and clock out here and head to the hospital.
Forgot to tell you, I'm banging one of the dancers for the panic. Well, no, I mean, she was a dancer in the 80s.
Yeah, I was looking for your profile on Life Invader, but I couldn't find it. I'll call later. I don't even really know how to check.
I'm curious, are even any of the doctors in the yellow pages? Oh, Cass is around. But no. Interesting. Is it possible they both just forgot to DQ? Impacting... Oh, Sonora Desert? Okay, cool. Not worried about Sonora Desert. Overall, of those recommendations, The one I'm worried about the most is the one for Marty's business. The others, it's like, what are they going to do? Kill me? For Marty's, it's like, oh god, Marty will kill me. Granted, first he has to catch me. I don't think any GG's around this hour. But, you know, it's still a thought that has to go through my brain. If he is, I'm just be like, look, it is what it is. I'm recommending, I said that, you know, you just need to resubmit a proper proposal. 2 paragraphs is not a proposal. It's the equivalent of an F, see me after class. Only don't actually see me. Don't actually come after me. It's funny though, if Kyle were to meet Marty under good circumstances, I could see him forming a crush on him. But A, that doesn't matter because I think Marty's straight. And B, it doesn't matter because it's unlikely that they would meet under positive circumstances. Excuse you? Where the hell's that scream coming from? Ma'am, are you alright? Oh god, what happened? Oh god, are you alright? Is anyone in there? Hello? Sir, can you hear me? I'm not getting close enough to see. Sir, are you able to hear me? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. No, what was it? You. Okay, it's a local. Well, shit. I don't know why that never works for me. Because it's a local, I don't know if I'm supposed to call it in or not. Because the possibility exists that they're going to be like, oh no, don't bother. Like, for Kyle's RP, I feel like I should call it in. But at the same time... Sorry, brain fried for a second there. At the same time, you know, it's technically a cat and tree as far as police are concerned, because it's a local. There's no one to arrest. There's nothing really they can do other than call PD tow. And even then, they probably wouldn't. They'd probably just scuff tow it. Which I'm not even sure if you can scuff tow it with someone, with a passenger, even if they're a local. I just realized, I think I know what that is. Well, never mind, there's a police department there. Except, is there? Is that actually a functional police department? Or is that just, you know, fancy signage that doesn't do anything? Oh, there's the meteor. I'm just gonna leave that alone.
Bank account's been overdrawn. I can promise you, I've never been to fucking Malaysia. These days, I can barely afford a trip to Las Venturas, let alone the Pacific Rim.
Drama queen,
Get this
drama
fake
queen,
one, push in the
drama.
place. But I'm not ready to give up yet.
I don't remember.
An emotional silence, make believe.
I think it's like right there. it's over here, isn't it? No, it's further up? Damn it. Or is it the other way? That was by Tequila La. Oh, that's Tequila La. But I know I'm on the right street. Wait, isn't it here? Or not here, but... Oh wait, I should lock. I should definitely lock. I'm in Vinewood. I thought so. Well darn, I was gonna pop in and surprise Cass, but I guess the surprise one is me for popping in without saying anything. Too bad that this isn't like actually furniture and that I can't actually decorate my apartment. Or I would 100% get a lucky cat for my apartment. Oh well. It was a fun idea.
How's it going?
Miss Silverton.
Mhm.
How are you today?
I'm doing okay. What's up?
Oh, I just, I was hanging out at City Hall and no one was there, so I decided, that's weird. Maybe that's where I should go next.
I just walked into the city hall.
Oh, I just walked into That's Weird.
I'll be back at the That's Weird in a few minutes. I just walked into it because I signing in, and then I also my car is here.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So you're gonna come back here, or you're gonna stay there?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back to the That's Weird. I'll be there in like the 3 minutes.
Okay, I'll see you shortly then.
All right, see you in a bit. Bye.
Bye. That's cool. I'm curious if there's roof access for her building. There seems to be roof access for most buildings in this city. Oh, that is a drop. That's boring. There's no roof access to her building. I'm sad now. Unless it's one of those not with that attitude, there isn't. I wonder, maybe. Aha! There is roof access to her building. When she gets here, I'll just be like, oh. Or if she asks, I'll be like, oh, just hanging out on the roof. I think I'm gonna establish that Kyle used to like doing parkour in high school. I'm guessing that's her. Yeah, I think that's her. Hello! Up!
Hello.
How's your day going?
Pretty good. How about yours?
No complaints. Sorry, it's all habit of mine. I used to do parkour in high school. I love climbing. Getting down's always the less fun part.
Well, let me see if I can figure out how to get up there to join you. I'm not quite sure.
Wall to balcony to roof.
Okay. Probably not great for someone who just cleared to do running stuff, but
I mean, as long as you're careful, it's actually good exercise. So how's your physical therapy been going?
It's been okay. I've been a little bit more lax. It's just mostly because I've been selfishly waiting for a friend to be around, and then if he's free, I'll just do it. So I probably should be doing it more. But overall, it's been going good. I ran for the first time a few days. Well, technically, I ran for the first time like a week ago, but I had a concussion at the time and passed it out.
Oh, goodness.
But I ran and actually finished a lap at the track yesterday.
Nice.
No, yesterday or the day before? A few days ago. It was a few days ago.
Recently.
Yes.
Recently, yes.
This is some time recently. Yes.
Still, that's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that it's going well. I'm a little disappointed as a medical professional that you've been putting it off.
I know that, but I didn't want to lie.
Well, no, I appreciate you telling the truth. So, how has Spoopy Month been going so far?
Little stressful. We didn't get people for the haunted house, so we're still technically hosting haunted editions.
Oh, goodness.
And our October inventory has not been delivered yet. Either
Oh,
the
jeez.
catalog or the stuff. This is so. This is still selling the subject to September inventory. I'm hoping to get it tomorrow because usually the factories are people around on during the weekday. But I'm usually not around until later tomorrow. I just realized this is I'm probably not going to get it until Tuesday if they're around and delivering. Then this is so I'm stressed. I'm very
Yeah, I would
stressed.
imagine. Do you have partners in the other storms that are authorized to take shipment for you?
I mean, I'm usually around with the other sister to just Monday today is this is something later in the day. So I mean, maybe I'll come in like the middle of the day. I'll figure it out hopefully. But the answer here is not really because I just try to make everything easy to see all my employees and to most of my managers. AKK managers during the market days, and then during the 2 months down to the time that they all moved on to their stuff.
Oh,
And so
goodness.
they are still technically managers, but they don't actually work that much anymore.
Well, it sounds like you're having a wonderful Halloween month then.
I
Absolutely stellar.
also turned into the horoscopes like this is 7 hours late. It's just because I don't know whether they took so long, but they did.
Are they up in the app though?
They are.
Oh, yep, there they are. Well, let me look then. Let me proceed to scroll all the way to the end of existence.
Hi, sissies.
No, not quite that far, thankfully. Nope. The Bowman.
Okay. Aquarius. This is not that's a water bearer.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Hey, I'm also Sagittarius. I'm just an idiot.
December 19.
I think mine's hold this on just a second. Mine's the 16th.
Sometimes you don't want to help someone, but it's the morally right thing to do. Are you telling me that I'm going to have Sheriff Pred on my operating table on the 6th?
I mean, that's a possibility to see. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Surge! Surge!
You should shoot all. Also, so keep an eye out because of the card that I pulled for us this month because I've been drawing a card for all the tarot, all the signs.
Oh, I haven't gotten that far yet.
That's at the end. That's your warning.
I don't know that the 9th through the 22nd applies to me. I don't generally have much adrenaline aside from my parkour.
You did park the core up here.
I did parkour up here, but
I mean,
first ran all the
I-
way around the building looking for a ladder,
Mhm.
and I saw no ladder, and then I I mathematically calculated the heights,
Mhm.
and I realized that it was a jump I could definitely do, and then I did it.
So here's kind of what I mean though with this Sagittarius, because I'm also Sagittarius, but you did, unlike not that there are ones that I met the other day today, you don't see me jumping off Mount Cocordo. However, I will rush into the danger to see a ghost.
Wait, one more time on that?
Like I won't jump off Mount Cocordo, but I will just to say like if I hear about a ghost or a monster, I will just sprint it off into that direction. There's nothing
Fair enough.
stop me. So I think it like it's not necessarily like you're actually like doing big adrenaline things. It's more that Sagittarius are about taking risks and like not always noticing the danger. So yeah, at least it's just from my couple months of doing these horrors. This goes badly at this point. I wanted to trust my horse. This is scopes. I'm not good at them.
Well, I'm also there's a very real contradiction in the stars, shall we say? Take a romantic risk. Be passionate. This is a good risk to take. Uh-oh, sometimes risks don't pay off. Maybe that risk you taking trusting someone's a bad idea. So
yeah, well, that's the tarot card versus the stars. So to take it up with them.
I'm I'm going to be
I don't
backstabbed and
think...
die by someone I
Yeah,
fall
me
in love with.
too. Me too.
That's awesome.
Every Sagittarius is going to be offed by a romantic interest this month.
Well, the other fun thing about being backstabbed and dying is I was just reviewing business proposals, and one of the names that came across was the head of the Gulag Corporation. And I said no because the proposal wasn't good. So I said no to the head of a major gang. So that's fun. I'm sure it'll be fine. Surely.
I'm just sure it'll be fine. It'll
Surely.
be fine. They don't know this is you, right?
Surely not. Surely no one else in the mayor's office would review it and tell them who said no. Surely no one would do that.
Won't, but yeah.
Surely the mayor, who's rumored to have connections with them, would never say such a thing.
Oh, good gods! Right? Yes.
Well, who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? If the mayor felt any kind of sort of way about it, he'd just, hand wave approve it.
True.
And then it wouldn't matter.
This is just true. Well, I'm gonna give you one of these, to just in case. Oh, there you go. Hello, how can I help you?
Tourmaline?
Oh, okay. Can you actually meet me at that's weird? No. For renewing licenses, you just don't need to take it to test. I just need to review your profile, make sure that there's no reason I can't give them to you. You pay the money, and then I renew them. Okay. Yeah. Do you know where it is? No, that's weird. That's weird. It's a shop up in Vinewood, across from Split Sides. Sure. What's your number? 333? That's a pretty good number. Kind of just jealous.
It's a power number.
Okay. Bye. All right.
That's a power number, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's literally like, yeah, the threes got a lot of CCPR digital significance, but yeah, black crystals are good for detections. This is so.
Well, and the funny thing is, and this is something I don't think I've ever talked about in this city before, but I used to be in a D&D campaign, and I had a character whose last name was, actually I had several characters whose last name were Tourmaline, because they were. Oh. Are you all right?
Yeah, just I think yeah, I'm fine.
No, you're clearly not. Come inside. I'm gonna take a look at you. I'm gonna take.
That guy's coming.
That's okay. It's only gonna take a minute.
I'll just sit it down. I'm okay.
No, I don't think you are.
I'm okay. I think I just probably shouldn't have been leaping off of buildings things yet.
I think. Did you twist your ankle?
No, I did not twist my ankle. It's my back. This is so little. This is so.
Oh goodness.
So I'm fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, pardon me. I've got a call coming in.
Would they snitch?
Dr. Kail.
Would he snitch?
Hello, this is Dr. Kail.
Hang on, yeah. Hang on. 1 second, Kai. Wait, Ivan, would he snitch or nah? No. Avile. He's a deputy mayor.
Would I snitch?
Okay, bye, sir.
Have a good day. I don't know what to make of that call.
Is this a silence?
No. As soon as I picked up, I heard, "Would he snitch?" And then silence for a second. I said hello again, and then he's like, 1 second, he was talking to someone else. He said my name, and he's like, "Would he snitch?" And he's like, "Oh, goodbye." So
Oh my
apparently,
God.
I was
This is snitch, apparently.
well, I mean, I'm not well. To what degree to what degree I'm not required by law to do so, I wouldn't. Let's put it that way.
I am.
Okay, well, if it was a
I've
conversation
been
on the
told
phone,
that I'm supposed to do. If I know of a crime as a government employee, it's my duty to report this is said crime.
I mean, I think of it more as like from the doctor's point of view. Like it's my job to treat and therefore, like here, it's my job as a deputy mayor. Rather, it's my job to assist all the citizens of the city, cop, crim, civ. I don't care. So if they tell me something and it's not like a absolute threat of loss of life, I probably would be like,
Yeah.
I never heard about that.
If it's like a minor thing, I'll be like, I didn't hear that.
Exactly.
Like earlier today, I won't to say who, but some people came in for a tarot reading, and I think I might have gotten this guy killed. God damn it.
Oh God.
But the last one that the guy was like, I would like to do a reading about my future as a gang member.
Oh.
And I said, what a question to ask a county clerk. And everyone was like, But then, I think I may have gotten him killed because this is like, fine. And then future, it was like, despair, crush to dreams. And then I drew a clarification card. It was abandonment.
Oh wow.
And the other member who was there, who I assumed was the person he was hanging around, said, "Oh, okay, I've heard it enough. This is stand up."
Oh goodness.
Hey, Gemini. Okay, bye, Gemini. Oh, is he coming back?
I believe he is.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's driving past us again.
He just doing whatever the fuck he's just doing.
That seems to be the case.
I don't know where this guy is. Oh, it might be the people who just pulled in over there.
Could be. I mean, we do have to take into account that, there are other people who, like us, who actually follow traffic laws. There may not be many of them, but they exist.
Oh, it takes me about 3 minutes to get from here to the courthouse or vice versa.
I mean, yes, provided that that you don't get the absolute possible worst luck of the lights.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you get the absolute worst luck of the lights, it could take you
That's
like
probably
5
closer
6
to
minutes.
6 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, my friend Grail keeps trying to get me to break traffic laws.
Oh, hey, Grail. I know Grail.
Yeah.
Grail's a good guy. I mean.
Yeah, he wants me to do crime.
Oh. As a government employee.
Mm-hmm. He wants me to break all the traffic laws.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. It's for the therapy purposes. He's helping me with the whole gun thing.
Oh. Okay.
Damn it, I fell for him.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going, Gemini?
All right. Ghoul lady asked me to teach her how to do magic, and I said I don't know if I should do it. So I'm asking Beatrice.
Hello? That's weird. We've been sitting out front. I don't think I've seen anybody could go in.
No, definitely no one's gone in. I'm guessing that's them.
Hello.
Hello. So sorry about the confusion. I just
No.
didn't want to have to like drive down to there, then to drive back, and the people. Yeah.
No, I get it.
All right. Can I see your state ID?
Yes. Here you go. Here's my license.
Thank you so much, Mr. Taylor. Let me just go to your profile, make sure that everything is in order.
You good, man?
Looks good.
Yep, no reason not to do. All right, let me bill you for that. All right, can you confirm that your just billed?
Yes, I can.
Okay, one moment, please. Okay, could you please go to the Documents app on your phone? Under your licenses, can you click on either their hunting and fishing, or fishing, and read out that expiration date for me, please?
Yes. Fishing and in turn, hunting were given to me on the same day. Both 2022.
Expiration date.
Yes, 2022 10/02.
So that's the that's not the expiration date. I know that's the old one. So the old ones don't go away.
Oh,
I needed
okay.
to know the new one.
Oh. So the expiration date is 2022 December.
I'm so sorry. The air got pretty thick. Could you say that one more time?
No problem. 2022 December 2nd.
Perfect.
Okay. So sorry, you were all good to go.
Great. I was waiting for this. Thank you for the help.
Yeah, of course. Happy to help.
Hope y'all have a good day.
You too. Yes, Gemini? Where the fuck did you hear that?
Oh, that does not sound good. That reaction was both angry and violent. Everything is very clearly not alright. And that's a whole lot of motorcycles going past. That is the same few doing loops. Welcome back, Lyra. So we came up to That's Weird to hang out with Cass. Someone named Gemini has came by, and then like was looking at me, looking at this customer that Cass had for licenses, took off, and then called her. And the only thing I heard was she was like, "Hi, Gemini," and then she yelled, "What? Where the fuck did you hear that?" And walked over there. So I'm not privy to that conversation. The tone was violently enough that I'm like, maybe I should ask her if everything's all right, if there's anything I can help with. But I'm not gonna like force myself into whatever situation this is. If she's willing to let me in, she'll let me in. If she isn't, she won't. I also had someone randomly call me. I'm presuming, they were calling for through the deputy mayor line, through DOJ app, and they were like, they didn't actually talk to me though for the most part. Like as I picked up, I heard them saying, "Is he a snitch?" And as I'm saying, "Hello, Dr. Kyle here," and then he didn't respond to me, and so I said it again. He said, "One moment, Kyle." And then he asked someone else in the background on his end again, "Is he a snitch?" The deputy mayor, Avile, and then he was like, "Goodbye," and he's like, "Goodbye," and hangs up. And I'm like, "Oh, okay." I told Cass about it, and she's like, "Well, I definitely am a snitch," and I'm like, "Well, I mean, I'm really not. Like, it depends. My job, both as a doctor and as as deputy mayor, is to support the entire city. So I'm not, unless it's like something I really have to, like imminent loss of life or something." And also, there's just been a lot of bikes speeding. Like, they come from up there and they turn right there. But they're driving faster than Rip Kyle. Hopefully not. I've grown fond of him. I mean, I'm not gonna say obviously that it can't happen. I've grown fond of him. I don't want that to be the case. Cool. I just really hope everything's okay with Cass. Because she sounded legitimately upset the way she yelled that. By the way, the other day I had a NoPixel dream and Kail was part of the Wastelanders, so he was a crim. Well, I guess from now on, when you say that I'm a crim, I can just reply with "in your dreams." Although I have been debating, not Kail, never Kail, but I have been debating making a second character and maybe making them a crim. I mean, some dreams can come true. Some can. Some are just impossible and never going to happen. I was debating it. I'll be honest. Like, part of the problem with crim characters is, like, I would be particularly bad. It would be, not the same level, not the same energy, but I would be like a James Randall tier crim. Like, just doing weird shit, probably getting a shot, probably getting arrested, probably failing, probably not making any money, probably not having enough money to, like, eat. Just, like, relying on people, asking people if I can get some food. Excuse me, sir, can I am hungry. Can I have some food? No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that voice. That voice sounds like I'm trying to copy James. I don't want to do that. Only like a younger James. Honestly, what I would need to do is I would 100% need to get like some voice changing software. It's because my voice is too much my voice. And I don't want, I mean, it would be weird, but not like terror bad for my future eventual potential crim character to be voice ID'd as Dr. Kail. But it would be incredibly bad for Dr. Kail to be voice ID'd as my crim. Because he's not a crim. I even have an idea who the crim character would be. I just have to sit down and make him. I mean, I guess I could just, like, accent him. Just give him an accent. As long as I can hold the accent, that would work. To some degree.
Sorry about that. Caught me off guard.
No worries. Everything all right?
Probably.
Probably?
Yeah, but probably.
Okay.
And I can't fucking. I hate not being able to say anything. That's the thing. I fucking hate secrets.
Oh well, if it's already weighing on your conscience, I'm certainly not going to push at it. I'm not going to try and make you have to, like, you know, reveal something you're not supposed to.
Yeah. That's basically a big piece of information I'm not supposed to reveal. So someone called and said, "What do you know about this?" And I said, "What the fuck?"
Well, I mean, I know the piece of who called, because you
Mhm.
actually answered the phone with his name. But
Yeah.
you know, that's none of my business.
I hate not being able to answer questions. I hate keeping secrets.
Are you kidding? Cass is the biggest crim of us all.
Hopefully, in a month or two, I won't have to.
Well, that's good.
Either that or I'll be dead. One of those.
That's less good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
Standing up for so long was a bad idea. I should have stormed off and set it down. I was too worked up.
Yes, you should definitely continue sitting and rest.
Mm-hmm. Probably no physical therapy. And just the climbing was like, if it felt like a little bit of a pull, I was like, okay, that's probably fine. And then it's the overexertion of the pulling and then the crushing.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been doing yoga, so the pulling is relatively useless too. It's just I think I don't think I was ready for the crush should have landed thing, you know?
Yeah, when I was looking at the landing, I was kind of hoping you might have like some grass somewhere nice and squishy to land.
I did try to do that, like I got onto the wall, but it just
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a jump no matter what you do. At least for while you're recovering.
Mm-hmm. Usually I have no problem with it. I hate. Hopefully it'll be better soon.
Hopefully. So I have a weird question for you that is completely unrelated. What have you heard about the upcoming elections?
No, not much. I remember this is somebody a while ago filming a campaign ad out in front of the city hall, and I've heard that our mayor is running for a third term.
Okay.
But I did that. Most of the information I have is from that article on LSBN.
Oh, there was an article on LSBN?
Yeah.
Wow,
the
I
third
feel
term
out
for
of the
charm.
loop. I feel
There's
out
a
of
lot
the
of
loop.
information on there. And did I know that someone called Judge Grace Citizen and he said no comment.
Oh, really? Attendant is going to be running?
I did see that as well.
And I see Bunny spoke out against it.
I mean, did George Washington spoke out against it the third term?
I mean, yeah, well, yeah, I'm just thinking as far as like modern
in
scenarios.
The city, yeah. That was the first thing I thought was like, okay, it's designed this way for a reason.
Oh, interesting. LSBM managed to get a hold of a piece of legislation currently being worked on, seemingly in response to the attempted third term. It would enshrine the lifetime two-term limit for mayors. It would not, however, impose any limitations for deputies. And Mickey's proposing his own piece. That's the one I've heard about. Oof. Many critics claiming that giving this administration a third term would result in more absenteeism and little change. That is an intense rebuke. Oh, if you'll excuse me, I have someone reaching out to me.
Oh.
And I'm going to go ahead and give him a call here real quick.
Okay.
Los Santos Tours.
Hello, Jordan speaking.
Hello, Jordan. This is Dr. Kail Avile with the mayor's office.
Oh, yeah, I was like, I can't call you and not be able to pronounce that name. It's very unique.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah, I like it. I almost spelled it wrong. I had to like triple check.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh yeah, so I was wondering if my proposal had been like approved or denied.
So, just kind of a little insight, because the answer is neither yet, but I want to
Okay.
explain what is going on with it.
All right, thank you.
So the way that proposals are working currently under the current administration is that one of us deputy mayors reviews the proposal and then passes it up to the chief of staff for final decision.
Sounds good.
And essentially what that means in this case, I've reviewed it, and at this point I sent my notes essentially saying, while I kind of wish for a little bit more to the proposal as far as a little bit more detail, essentially I was putting kind of like I'm recommending for approval.
Okay, sounds good.
So
yeah, sorry, I had another business proposal which was like too detailed, and another deputy mayor was confused. So I made this one very simple.
Yeah, and that's always a challenge. It's a Goldilocks scenario.
Yeah, find the perfect balance.
Exactly. Because if there's not enough information, then we look at it and we go, well, we can't really tell, how it's going to be structured, how it's going to run. So I want you to bear in mind that like my approval, like I said, is not like the final step. It's not the final stage. In my opinion, it is possible. I would not be surprised if they come back and say, if Alex comes back and say more.
Gotcha.
And if that is the case, obviously I'll be happy to talk to you about it, give you kind of an idea, and see if I can put you in touch with some resources that would be of great help with you, kind of rewriting it to hit that Goldilocks spot.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. While you've got me on the phone, do you have any questions for me?
Nope, that was all. I just like to know where I'm at with everything. Then good.
All right. And you said your name
Thank you
was
so much.
Jordan, right? Jordan Banks?
Yeah, Jordan Banks.
All right. Just want to make sure I have it saved in my phone in case we need to reach out in the future.
Oh, fantastic. I will save you as well. Have a great day.
You as well, Miss Banks. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye. There we go. Business. Or business proposals, rather, in this case. It was actually someone who I had just reviewed their business proposal, calling to see if we'd had a chance to review it.
Well,
Not a
I
fan
think you
of
guys
that.
you have the answer to them now.
I very much did. Well, I had the answer into whether or not it was reviewed. I didn't have the answer into whether or not it's approved, because that's not how it works. But I did send it up to Alex with that I would recommend it. I pronounce them correctly most of the time. But yeah, it was essentially they wanted to set up like kind of like a like a tour company, but like a standard tour company, like not like kind of what you're doing with the ghost tours. More like we take you around, like this package takes you around kind of like the places you need to know if you just moved. This package takes you around to like the highlights, like the sites, things like that.
Well, I hope that they don't just try to do ghost tours, but that's a business thing, not a personal thing.
Well, yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, absolutely. If they were aiming for ghost tours, I would have made a note on there that that market's kind of already cornered.
I appreciated it.
Well,
or did you barely have any customers for the ghost tours?
Right.
I don't think I could split that with a.
You have 5 customers. 2 new businesses open. What do you do? Lie down, try not to cry a lot.
Yes, this is exactly. I mean, we've got the cool bus though, and the experience, but unfortunately, that also means a lot of people in the city have gone on the tours. This is at least once.
Well, I mean, you know what that means. You got to find some new haunting that hasn't been previously in your tours.
But here's the thing: is I keep the first location the same every time. Then I've got like 4 other their locations, and we only go to 2. This is why I alternate.
So it's like you'll do 1-2 one day, and 1-4 a different day, and 1-5 a different day.
Mm-hmm. Well, we go to the 3 locations total after, so to 2 after the first one. This is
okay.
Go like
1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5.
1 to 3, 4, and this is 1 to 2, 4. This is so on. This is so forth.
Okay, cool. Still, though, I mean, that clearly means that you need to find 6, 7, and 8.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know of more haunted to locations. Is there to just the one I'm thinking of is definitely too dangerous to put on the ghost tours.
Dangerous paranormally or dangerous through more traditional means?
Both.
Oh, goody.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that does sound like a winner because you've got the thrill, you've got the adrenaline, but also, yeah, that unless you come up with some pretty airtight waivers, that could be very bad for your company.
I mean, we did do have pretty airtight waivers, I think.
Okay.
But still, don't want to. I don't want to purposely put anybody at risk.
You're saying the risk is too high.
I'm just saying that the risk is too high. I'm saying that the ghost is there, likes to kill men, but when she gets the chance by possessing women.
Oh. So literally no good option for that, because if you take only men, then she'll possess you, or try to.
Well, I have an anti-type possession to so she wouldn't be so successful. But
that
like I
might still
take all women and she'd be fine. But
well, I mean, she might still try and possess one of the women though, and then like.
Well, yes, but then she wouldn't be able to just leave still.
Oh, okay. So she even when possessing, she's still bound to the location.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
But I know I have not done that much investigation on it, given what happens, and also so it's like this is smack in the middle of gang territory.
Ah, well, yeah, that's the practical. That's the practical issues.
Mm-hmm.
That's.
I mean,
fun.
I think that the gang in question would be fine with it today.
They'd probably demand a tax.
It's dangerous.
They'd probably demand a tax.
Wastelanders.
Oh, okay. I don't know how the Wastelanders operate, so I don't know.
I mean, I've given a lot of them a lot of licenses. This is so.
Yeah, I'm not getting involved with Wastelanders. That's not my speed. So, out of curiosity, when is your next ghost tour?
They're every Tuesday. This is 7 Pacific. And this is 7 Pacific PM, and then also the following storm 1 AM. This is Pacific.
Okay, so roughly this time tomorrow there would be one out, or not tomorrow? Yeah, no, it would be tomorrow. Oh, would it be tomorrow? No,
not tomorrow. The next today-ish.
Yeah. No. My brain's catching up now. I was definitely, in not in my apartment, sick for the last few days, and have a very clear grip on what day it is.
Mm-hmm. I
Surely.
definitely always know what today it is.
Surely.
Surely.
It's funny. Before I ran for mayor, there were always people around this storm who were like, where's our mayor's office? Day 713 have not seen our mayor's office. Why don't we have anyone from our mayor's office around? And then I ran for mayor and didn't get elected. And then now I'm just here like, well,
And now you work for the mayor's office.
Yep.
You're here.
Now I'm deputy mayor. I'm here. People have me available as a resource. And now everybody has faded back into woodworks.
Oh, it's the same shit she said as a Cook County clerk. That is though. Hey, I never said to see any Cook County clerks available. Hey, I never said to see. You're just talking to one.
Oh, people actually say I never see any available to your face? That's fun.
They'll literally be like, I've been trying to catch a clerk for so long that there's never any available. I'm like, I'm here a lot. I'm signed in almost all the time that I'm awake. And I'm awake a lot. And then if they're not saying that, they're like, oh, I'm just trying to catch a judge. And I'm like, I can't help you there.
Well, and that's why we elected Saren. But he's around later in the storm.
Well, he's around during this time a lot.
He mixes it up.
Yeah, he's mixing it up. And I think like Liz was out of town. This is how he was doing it at different times a little bit.
Fair enough. I'll be honest, the only person I really know from Wastelanders I think is Zero. And he doesn't play Zero anymore. Or at least not that I've seen.
I'm at the store still. All ways.
He's been busy
Okay,
working
I'm
on his
sitting
Balazar.
out front with the Gemini and Dr. Kail.
Oh, he's no longer a Wastelander?
Oh, Gemini is just driving off, so she just Dr. Kail. Alright, let's see you soon. I'm sure every single law you're following.
Surely.
You just said Gemini?
Oh!
What? He just pulled away. What the fuck?
Nerdy and Katie?
Oh. Oh no. This is what you could get for not following any of the laws. Looks this is like it. I mean, I can't see it anymore. A little bit.
Oh, I didn't know Royal had one. Is Els a Wastelander?
This side is the one that it was one of the sides.
It's one of the sides.
It was one of the sides.
Hi, Kail.
How you doing, Kai?
Doing well.
The question is, do we hang up the phones?
I don't know. Kai, should we hang up the phone? I need your expert advice.
As a medical professional, I would recommend hanging up the phones.
But what if I don't? Okay. But then how am I supposed to hear her?
She's also right here.
Right in front of you.
Oh, but then how am I supposed to make it funny?
I don't have an answer for that.
Yeah, I don't know how to make it funny if I, hang up the phone.
Cass, sit down, please.
Oh, but right. Yep.
Does she need to sit?
She
Is she
needs to
okay?
sit.
What? Did she get hurt?
She
I
may or
landed
may
it
not.
wrong.
She may or may not have twinged her back, and it may or may not be my fault.
It was not your fault.
I was up on the roof parkouring. She joined me up there, and then we both got down, but she landed a little bad and twinged her back.
I'm fine.
You know, times like this, I kind of wish, you know, I need to spend more time with Dr. Armando. I need to just carry around some of his ointment with me.
I've heard about that ointment.
It's apparently made with peppermint oil and cocaine.
Oh, that's why it works so well.
Yeah, it's very good at numbing.
Okay. Do you know when he's on?
I haven't seen him around in it. Well, I mean, granted, I was also laid up in my apartment for the last few days. I wasn't feeling well, but I haven't seen him around in a few days. I don't see him around very often, actually, as it turns out.
If he starts working again,
Yeah,
which I hope he
wonder
does, definitely get us some ointment. I'll make sure to put it on every day.
I will definitely, the next time I see Dr. Armando, try and get some for you both.
Thank you so much.
I'm okay. I promise.
I mean, the stuff is really good for numbing out pain, and I feel like you're probably in some pain.
I've had it to dip before.
Oh, well, see, there you go.
Yeah, after Titter, I may or may not have done a seance, and it went. I ended up passing out twice and going to the hospital. The second day in the chair.
Oh goodness.
Is he a good doctor? Was he a good doctor to you?
Yeah, he was a great doctor, Titter.
Oh, good.
I haven't seen him around much since sense, but.
See, me, I just have
just like mysticism.
I just have like a burn cream and a bruise cream that have lidocaine in them. I'm not quite as fancy as he.
Yeah, that type of cream it's not over the counter.
No, those are definitely you have to be at the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas his ointment, since he makes it, technically well, I mean, you know, there's questionable stuff there. Like, I mean, technically it's made with cocaine. So
that's pretty questionable, yeah.
That is a class 1 for drug.
Yeah, I mean, it is used for open wounds a lot. Yeah, that's why they keep it at the hospital. Hospitals keep cocaine, heroin, opium, like straight opium, cocaine, and heroin, just in case they need to actually make either a dose that is stronger or use the full dosage on a wound. You actually take cocaine and you scrape it off the block and you mash it into a paste. And I forget what it is. There's a liquid that you put in with it that I don't know if it's water. It actually might be straight up water, purified water. And you make a paste with the cocaine and you put it onto an open wound to keep it cleansed and numb out the pain. It's supposed to be really good. Allegedly, you know, not that I've worked at hospitals before or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong though. I mean, they are considered class 1 for a reason. They have very, very, very limited use cases, but they do have use cases.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same concept.
That truck in the middle of the road. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I've seen the 3 cars. This has hit it so far.
That might go boom at some point.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of why I meant to do it when
I'm gonna see if I can get it towed. No, it's literally not possible to get this towed. Well, I can't get it towed, and it turned off as soon as I tried to climb in. It finally stopped running. So I guess that it just lives there now.
You okay?
go. How's that feel?
I mean, the pressure tester is a little. Sorry. Like, if it feels fine.
Let me know if it gets too hot, okay?
Okay.
Is this the area? It's a little bit tense.
Yeah, this is around there.
Okay.
I
Higher or
promise
lower?
promise this is I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
It's not the thing. I'll be able to sleep it off.
Are we literally unlocking right now the Grail actually has healing powers?
Yeah, it's around there.
Make sure you're good, okay? Can't have my patient, like, being out,
Mm-hmm.
I promise, Kai, I'm gonna write up my proposal. One of these
I
days.
mean, you probably should one of these days.
Yeah.
I would offer to help, but this has been well over a year since I wrote mine. I'm pretty sure that they look different now.
I mean,
Usually,
it's a notepad, right? You just write a handwritten proposal.
no.
Or is there a form?
There's
I mean,
you actually want to
send you
like
mine.
you actually want to create like a PDF it's
Okay.
going over a lot of stuff about like what it's going to look like, where you want it to be, how it's going to be structured, what kind of services you're going to offer. There's a lot of detail. You're not going to want to just like do something handwritten.
Is there a outline?
Not really per se. I mean, if Cass is willing to send you hers, that would probably be better than like we don't really have an outline.
Okay. I've
The
gotten,
other option.
Let me find mine.
Great. You work at Uwu. You've met Rem, right? Remothy?
No.
Okay. I would definitely recommend. I can give you his number and put you in touch with him. He has written a lot of business proposals, so he's kind of got the formula down pat. Otherwise, if not him, have you ever met Sloan Kelly?
Sloan Kelly, no.
Okay. He has a business called SAS, San Andreas Service. They're kind of like a think tank of pretty much anything you can imagine, like legal wise, like proposals, legislation, things like that. You could definitely speak with them, and they'd be able to assist you with setting something up too. And that,
Okay.
yeah, I've been out
Yeah, I've
for the last
got
few days. I've been not doing so great.
Scarlett's Rose Garden proposal. It's quite a lot different than what I would do, but yeah.
Yeah, you just
ideas
want to.
that I have.
I mean,
the
the other thing you can also do is like, if it's a little bit more, if your proposal is a little more to the point, but you feel like you can convey it better in words, there is an option when you submit through the government site to request to give your proposal in person. That way, we can have someone sit down with you and go over it with you, talk about it with you. And that someone, given around this hour, if it would be either Nicholas from the Liquid Library or would be me.
Oh, cool.
Okay, good. I have to do some more digging for the actual proposal,
okay.
but I found that the presentation.
Yeah, Liver bullies me and makes me stay in bed if I'm not feeling well. Well, like, if you're, like, presenting in person.
I got approved during the Denzel's administration.
Oh. Yeah, things may have changed, like, 3 or 4 times since then.
Denzel's administration was the fucking worst. As far as business proposals is wise. They I had my proposal still ready to go basically the day before the election. So the guy who helped me out said, "Hey, okay, wait to talk the election. If a Duel wins, we're golden. If Denzel wins, I don't know." And then Denzel won.
Partially listens.
Like 2 days later on the Thursday, the Thursday night, I see like morning. It's like the early hours of the Thursday, where it's night to time. It's still technically from Wednesday. And I finally see him in the yellow page after looking for him for like a week. And so I call him. I'm like, "Hi, I'd like to what do I need to do for business proposals?" All he says is the word Wednesday and hangs this up.
What do you know about that Friday stream? You don't even go to the Friday stream. You don't even go here. Or there, I should say.
After that,
you go here, you don't go there. Nobody goes there.
Deputy mayors loved to do my sister's stall. And so she told me that the process is this, and then I told everybody else. And it basically, you had to come present it in person with your written,
Well, yeah,
of course you're written proposal, and you had to present it in person. And they would only be accepted to them Wednesday during the NA storm.
Because that's like 4 a.m. your time, I think. Or 5 a.m.
They happen to still be
something like that.
Wow.
It took about 3 weeks after that for me to even be able to. I got in like the last like 20 minutes, and Drea was still around, and so she's like, "I'm technically the one that's still here. I'll listen to you though, because she knew how hard I've been trying." And then they forgot to tell me I was approved.
But yeah, not a huge fan of flu shots. Tests though can be good, because tests make sure they figure out what's bad so they can get you better.
Persevering.
But I'm definitely glad that you're feeling better.
You got it done.
Persevering.
Oh goodness! Thank you for the
It's
bits.
a lot of help, but I got it done. I remember I was rushing to the courthouse, and a car hit me, and I went down. And I was like, I have like 20 minutes. I don't have time for this.
I 100% feel like I'm third wheeling.
Okay, it feels a lot less tight. Are you good?
I'm okay.
Good.
All right, have a good night, Nat. Get some rest. See you later.
Thank you. I appreciated it.
You're welcome. I mean, I'm not a doctor or anything, but, you know, I try.
Mm-hmm.
I sometimes play one on TV. So how's the day been?
Overall, it's been pretty good. I met 2 dogs today. That's pretty much why it was pretty good, as I met 2 dogs today.
Sometimes that's all it takes to make a day good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2 separate people were like, "Cass, I got my dog. I'm bringing them to meet you right now."
I'm tempted to see stop by Polito Pets and see how much it would be to get like an emotional support cat.
60 to 80,000.
Oh God!
I think.
You're kidding? 60, 80,000?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and it depends. You could either do it with they either demand you to have a upgrade to the apartments in front of Burger Shot. Some people.
I'm actually
have
at Swiss
gotten it
Street
without it. Okay, then. Yeah. You said pillbox?
Yeah, the pillbox ones.
Yeah, you should be able to get one then. depends on who's doing it also. Some people say, oh, you need to have a house. Some people say you're fighting at apartments for a cat or a bunny.
Good kitty.
Hey, Jinx.
He's just so good. I love him so much.
Honestly, probably worth. I just need to get up to that much.
Oh, it's worth it to every penny. I'm currently working on just saving up for a dog as well.
Oh, what breed of dog? Or what breed do you want to go for at least?
I'm thinking like a pit bull.
Pit bulls are really like, I don't know why people are like so scared of pit bulls. Pit bulls are really sweet.
They are.
They're great with
very
kids.
loyal and they're goofy. I did just either they're a pit bull or Rottweiler to just because I don't know that they get a bad rep.
If I was gonna get a dog, I probably would want like a golden shepherd because I had one as a kid. Although the one I had as a kid was actually a mix. The one I had as a kid was a mix shepherd and Malamute. It was a beautiful dog. But no, I definitely want to get a cat. I just, you know.
A lot easier to take care of. For a dog, you would, I believe, need a house with a yard.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, unless it was like a little like poodle kind of dog. Poodles are usually okay as indoor only, but like for a big dog like a shepherd, 100% you need a big yard.
Okay. Grail, did you just email you what I think is the final version of my proposal?
Like I would send you an example, but I don't like I would have to get someone's permission to be able to share theirs. And most of the ones that I look at tend to be we tend to deny more than we approve. Because a lot of the ideas, have you ever heard the phrase that there's no new ideas?
Yes, there's no such a thing as a new idea. Everybody just recycling them at this point.
Exactly, and that's exactly what it is. A lot of the ones that we get are like, oh, I want to open the city's 73rd coffee shop. Or, well, cafe. I want to open another restaurant. It's like the restaurants are already struggling because they don't have a ton of foot traffic, and you want to take what little foot traffic they have and divide it further? That's not great business sense.
I had the 3 different shops calling me telling me about wanting to sell potions.
3 different shops?
The apothecary carriage is trying to get back open. They're just trying to get the ownership transferred.
All right, take care, Lyra.
Then I had
and don't worry, I will.
To tell me that he wanted to open a potion shop.
Just kidding, I won't. I won't.
Scarlet actually meant to do like a love potion, but she ended up changing it to do a perfume. And Demi shop also sells potions.
I mean, and that's part of the problem is that, like I said, there's only so many ideas. And honestly, you know, I mean, sure, maybe they'd be able to sell great potions. Maybe they. The thing is that a lot of times, like when I've talked to Alex about proposals, a lot of times what it comes down to is, you know, like there was one. I'll give you an example. There was one that wanted to open a wine bar, and they wanted to be an AU centric wine bar / venue, which was, you know, great on paper, except that while they don't really have AU representation, there's this little company that you may or may not have heard of called Hero Wine, which is already a huge established vineyard and winery. And so they're like, well, it would be much better for them to just talk to Hero Wine and get some kind of partnership with them instead of trying to make their own thing. But it's just stuff like that. Like I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, to think everybody like wants us to be independent, wants us to prove that they've like got the idea and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is foot traffic, though. I mean, there's only so many people in the city.
You just seen how many how many hours have you been sitting here?
We've been sitting here for a couple hours at this point, I think.
Yeah. How many customers have come through my door?
For that's weird, or for county clerk?
For that's weird. County clerk was called here.
Well, then I was just gonna say that's 0 and 1 respectively.
Mm-hmm.
But like on an average night, if I was sitting at Uwu, I think I would have served maybe 15 people in this same time frame.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
It's been dead a lot lately.
Well, and that's definitely part of it. Is that I don't know,
Yeah.
like there's not a lot of people like waking up around this hour.
Or walking around town.
Or
without
walking around
doing
town.
Something specific, yeah.
Yeah, like they wake up, they're like, okay, I'm gonna go grind. Or I woke up, I'm going to go, I don't know, go do some crim shit? I don't know. I don't know what crims do.
Me neither. I would.
Yes, because you follow all the laws.
I follow all the laws.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All of them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely also
Surely.
hit Gemini on the way over.
Surely you follow every single
that
law to the
wasn't
letter.
just a hit and run or anything.
No, I stopped and made sure they were dead. I mean, they were okay.
I mean, technically, the illegal part about a hit and run is not the hitting. That's an accident. It's the
Yeah,
running.
it's the running. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, he did verify that Gemini was okay, so technically
He did.
he
So
stopped,
it's
and therefore
fine.
it's not a hit and run.
So he just didn't break the law.
There you go.
Yeah, I didn't
It's
break the law.
technically.
I mean, that part he didn't.
My car allegedly did not fly off the ground and go across the,
It allegedly didn't? Does that mean that it literally did?
Wait, what?
I mean, allegedly.
Yeah, no. Surely it didn't. Surely it didn't fly. Surely there was no air. Surely there was no air time. Surely no
Absolutely
part of
not.
your mind was shouting wicked.
Definitely not.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just like the cursed items inside.
Are definitely not cursed.
Definitely not cursed.
Definitely not cursed.
Definitely not.
I definitely don't need to give that sword more blood at some point soon because I don't know what the fuck this is doing to it allegedly.
Oh. Okay.
Should you contemplate destroying it?
I don't know. That's the whole point. It is allegedly it needs to sustain its attack. If it doesn't sustain its attack, then
Oh, I mean the entity inside.
yeah, that I don't know enough about. Unfortunately,
Well,
I just know what I know from my experiences with the sword itself.
I mean, allegedly somebody could eat the curse. Something might eat the curse, allegedly.
Well, theoretically, there's something like it's not just the sword is theoretically a curse, yes, but that's actually the good part about it. It's the thing that the curse is it's theoretically it's curses to be a prison or something.
Ah, so if we're the curse to fail, the prison walls come crashing down.
Exactly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And unfortunately, that's why it needs blood, is to sort of repair itself and keep it intact. So, allegedly, or theoretically, one of those, I hypothetically needed to keep giving it blood. Let's just stop talking about this because it's Gemini's pulled up and I don't want him to do.
Okay.
Hey, Gemini.
Hi, Gemini.
How's it going, dude?
Even Jinx said hi.
It's I don't know. Have you seen Cass, have you seen one Sarah Nade?
I've never
On Twitter?
seen her. I've just seen her on Digital Water.
She's yeah.
Wait,
I thought
Sarah
that was so funny that there's a serenade and there's a serenade.
Yeah,
I actually
they've
met her.
come into
I
the
have.
conflict, I believe, over that.
Yeah, I've got her on my phone book.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just saw her on Twitter.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
I
I
saw
remember
Sarah
seeing her a
and
lot
I
of
had to
a while ago.
Cass, if I may talk to you for just a
Yep. Okay. It's definitely okay to stand up. Oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'm so sorry.
so much so that I just wanted to let you know that you gotta be real careful when you speak in the
I know.
in some of those rooms.
I know.
So how's it going, Kai? Kyle?
It's going. Just, you know, it's been kind of quiet on my end. Nothing's going on as far as... Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Hi, Auntie.
Why are you at the hospital? Where are you?
I am busy being a deputy mayor.
Oh, how's that going?
It's kind of quiet tonight. I'm actually up at, that's weird, hanging out with Cass and Grail.
Oh, hello. I hope they have a good time. Okay, well, I was just checking in. How are you, kiddo?
Not too bad. I mean, I'm just recovering from feeling a little under the weather for the last couple days.
No. The COVID get you?
No, nothing quite that serious. Just really, really rough migraines.
Oh gosh, that sounds painful. Human brains are fascinating.
Yeah, it's I'll put it this way. It felt roughly equivalent to what mythology would tell us Athena did, and in her first days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's her birth was a little,
Messy?
I mean, not really. You just take a hammer and chisel and open up your brain. See how it worked out for him. Maybe you just have a baby in there.
I truly hope not.
Yeah, you just have a baby in your brain.
Oh God, that sounds unfortunate. That sounds
You're
very
pregnant.
unfortunate.
You're pregnant. Congratulations.
But how can that be pregante? Oh God. Aphrodite is now convinced that I have a baby living inside my skull because I made the Athena reference.
Oh boy.
That's not great on multiple levels. One such would be that I don't think I'm ready to be a father, and the second of which is I wouldn't have much of a choice because humans don't survive when their brains go boom.
No, not very well. Gets a little messy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. And she said, no, we'll just take a hammer and chisel and we'll just open up your skull and, you know, we'll see what's going on. I'd rather not, as a general rule. As a medical professional, I'd rather not. I'm presuming that's
City
his...
has been very quiet the last few weeks.
Yeah, it's weird. It's really... I mean, granted, I know that some people were talking about catching a bus up to the Northlands where they could both war and craft.
Yeah, I've actually been watching a lot of westerns.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hear they're pretty wild.
Very wild.
I'm not a big fan of Western, honestly. Although
No,
I mean, I guess you know, like maybe like some kind of like good home country doctor type thing, maybe. But you know, it's just not really been on my radar.
Yeah, it's a very cool, mellow thing.
Okay.
Welcome back.
She's back. Told you she would come back.
Yeah, Jinx was worried about where you if you were coming back. We were just talking about the absolute dearth of people around this hour the last few weeks.
The what?
The absolute dearth of people. Just how there's been like nobody around.
Yeah, I feel like that's not an exaggeration.
Well, and I mean, I know I've talked to a few people who said they were catching buses up to the Northland, a place where they could both war and craft.
Yeah.
And yeah.
A lot of people flying over there, getting their visas renewed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I'll be honest. It would have been interesting. It was interesting when I was younger, the idea, but yeah, I'm just not here for it anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I have a feeling that that's definitely not the entire reason that it's so dead.
Well, no. There's also people like people have been like watching westerns in their apartment. Stuff like that.
I've been watching this really cool mellow western.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about just a moment ago. Apparently it gets pretty wild on there sometimes though.
Yeah, it does. It does. I've been watching one.
Jinx really likes this is you. I didn't mean to interrupt him.
Yeah, I like Jinx too. Yeah, the show that I'm watching has this like really cool Spaniard.
Oh, cool.
Kind of odd, you know, to have a Spaniard in the Wild West, but yeah. Came up from Mexico.
I mean, that's not too uncommon.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the Wild West was pretty, you know, it was a little bit more open, I think, than a lot of people think. Like a lot of people were making their way out to the Commonwealth for, you know, hopes and dreams of finding something bigger, making it big.
A lot of the existing borders now were basically non-existent or just not defined, so people were just traveling.
Yeah, that absolutely that as well. Plus, I mean, back in those days, like this area would all be. Well, I think this was actually a colony of
This
Spain.
would be. Yeah, this. I mean, this whole area would be probably part of Mexico.
I thought it was part of New Spain.
Because,
well, I mean, it kind of. Well, it was kind of like a 6 of 1, I guess. Because at that point, Spain had a pretty heavy influence over Mexico.
Everything's good.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out at one of my jobs.
All right. I'll be back. I'll be back later. I think I gotta go figure some stuff out at Rooster.
Okay. Have
I
fun.
need to give something to someone that I haven't seen.
He seems nice enough.
Yeah, Gemini's. Yeah, I've known Gemini for a while.
I should head to work. I should head to sleep.
Yeah?
I should. Yeah.
It's good to see you.
You too.
Yeah, it was nice seeing you,
I-
Gabriel.
Yeah, you too, Kyle.
I mean, I
It's
could
been a
good.
while, dude.
Yeah.
I could probably head to bed to do actors usually.
Yeah, honestly, I think my skull's starting to act up again, so it probably would be a good idea for me as well.
Gotta listen to your body sometimes when it tells you, go
Yeah.
the fuck to sleep.
Yeah,
it's-
absolutely.
I can sleep off the thing in my back.
Especially since I gotta wake up in another 2 hours.
Oh goodness.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you
gosh,
definitely
what
need to
are you
get some
still
sleep.
doing awake? Oh my. Ah.
I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm a total idiot sometimes. Would you like a ride, Cass?
Sure. I just need to let me park my car up at the and then I would happily just take a ride.
Well, I'll let you two alone then. Have a good time zone.
I mean, Tequila is a block away. She should be fine for a block. I'm not. Again, I'm okay. It's just a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, I was starting to get a little bit of a migraine coming back, and it is getting a little bit louder, so it's probably a good idea for me to call it too. All right, I need to double back south. I always forget about that.
let's get naked and like what we see. It's all over me, all over you. You're all I wanna do. Let's get nervous and tell ourselves not to. Let's get rebellious, cause everybody wants to. It's all over me, all over you. You're all I wanna do. Cause I'm
Come on.
it's all over.
I know I'm like right there. Stupid. Alright, well, that's going to do it for us for tonight. Sorry about the short stream. I know I'm probably going to be told later I don't need to apologize, but that's just who I am. Thank you everyone for stopping by, hanging out. Hope you have a wonderful night. We will see you next time. Bye.